Local self-government. Why the local self-government? Local government is an institution which looks after the local problems and provides basic amenities to the people. Since large majority of the people live in villages, we have to make sure that there is participation of the people at the local level. Civic amenities like water supply, electricity, transport, education, sanitation, healthcare, etc. are essential for a good life in rural as well as in urban areas. An individual cannot afford these facilities by himself. So, the government provides and manages these amenities. India is such a big country that it is impossible for central and state government to solve all the problems at the local level. This purpose is served by the local self-government. This makes administration easier, economical, and more democratic. Mahatma Gandhi believed that an all-round development of the village community could be achieved if the people of the village governed themselves. The advantages are: A. Since they are more familiar with their problems, they can offer better solutions. B. Since it is for their own benefit, the village community participates more actively in developmental measures. C. It trains people at the local level to be more self-reliant. D. It reduces the work of central and state governments. The Panchayati Raj. Panchayat system existed since ancient times. There are references. What is Panchayat? Panchayat means a committee of 5 elder persons. In ancient period, every village had a panchayat which consisted of all the village elders. They solved all the problems in the village. The Ashok Mehta committee appointed in 1977 recommended that the panchayats should be made more powerful by making them fully effective. It could be done by giving them more financial and administrative powers. Constitutional status was provided to the Panchayati Raj institutions on 24th of April 1993 through the enactment of the 73rd Amendment Act of 1993. The Panchayati Raj system is a 3-tier system in which the highest level is the Zila Parishad at the district level. The district is divided into blocks and the institution is called Block Samiti. The lowest level of administration in rural areas is the village and the institution is called Village Panchayat. Empowering women through present Panchayati Raj. Gone are the days when the women were confined within the household works and kitchen only. Now, like other fields, women are participating in the governing system. They are now the members of Gram Sabha, Gram Panchayat. Also, they play a vital role in decision-making process. Trivia. The 73rd Amendment Act 1992 mandating reservation in at least 1/3 of the seats of all Panchayat councils and 1/3 of the Pradhan head of Nyaya Panchayat. It is an important organ of rural local self-government. It dispenses justice and settles minor disputes of the villagers. Generally, there is one Nyaya Panchayat for 3 or 4 villages. No person can be a member of village Panchayat and Nyaya Panchayat at the same time. It is headed by a Sarpanch and the members of the Nyaya Panchayat are called Panch. Their main function is to hear and decide minor civil and criminal cases. They can impose a fine on the guilty party but cannot sentence him to imprisonment. If people are not satisfied with the verdict of the Nyaya Panchayat, they can go to higher courts. Block Samiti. Panchayat at the block level is known as Block Samiti. It acts as a link between the village and district. It works for the development of the block. The Pradhans and the Panchas of the Gram Panchayat in a block elect representatives to the Block Samiti. Besides these, members of the central and state legislative from the block are made associate members of the Block Samiti. They also have representatives from scheduled caste, scheduled tribes and 2 women of the village. All the members elect a chairperson and a vice chairperson to see to the everyday functions of the Block Samiti. The vice chairperson also carries out the work of chairperson in his or her absence. If the members are not satisfied with the working of the chairperson, he or she can be removed through a vote of no confidence. Panchayats at village level. The panchayats at village level have been organized by the forming of the following independent institutions: A. Gram Sabha, B. Gram Panchayat, C. Nyaya Panchayat. Gram Sabha. All the inhabitants of the village who are above 18 years of age are the members of Gram Sabha. They play a specific role in the administration of the village. Gram Panchayat. Members of the Gram Sabha elect representatives from among themselves to form the Gram Panchayat. The number of representatives vary from state to state. Scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, backward classes and women are given representation in Gram Panchayat. Some of the important responsibilities of Gram Panchayat are to provide education, look after health and sanitation, functions. They provide civic amenities to the people and carry out various developmental activities. They provide experts from different fields like agriculture, medicine, education, animal husbandry, cooperative movement, etc., who render help and create awareness on issues related to their field in rural areas. Sources of income. Main sources of income for Block Samiti are: A. Taxes on land, cattle fairs, houses, etc. B. Grants and financial assistance from state government. The block samiti plans for the entire block. An administrative unit headed by the Block Development Officer (BDO) implements this plan. Some of the developmental programs implemented through block samitis are A. Rural housing, B. Better roads, C. Rural water supply programs, D. Hygiene and sanitation. E. Self-employment training for women and unemployed youth. F. Promoting cottage industries. Nagar Panchayats. An area which is bigger than the village but smaller than a city is known as a town. Towns have a Nagar Panchayat, which is an elected body. Its members are elected by the registered voters of that area. The age of the voters must not be less than 18 years and of the members must not be less than 21 years. Their functions include things such as water supply, healthcare, sanitation, construction and maintenance of town roads and drainage system, etc. They also keep records of births and deaths, open health centers and primary schools. In order to perform various functions, they need money. Their sources of income include house tax, sales tax, vehicles tax, etc. and financial assistance from the government.